Hey guys, I'm Kirsten with Overmatch. We are going to watch a video together today from a robbery that occurred in Houston, Texas. It was a mother who was getting her young child out of the vehicle. It's obviously dark outside, and she was robbed at gunpoint. At the end of the day, she did everything she needed to do. She survived. That is our goal. That is our ultimate goal. I don't want to Monday morning quarterback anybody, but I do think there are a couple things that we can learn from, and hopefully it could help save someone else's life or at least give you a better understanding of little things that we can do to make ourselves safer. Again, she did what she needed to survive. But anybody who tells you that you always have to be prepped and your hand on your gun and ready at all times, come on, man. Nobody has that ability to be able to focus on just that and only that at every single moment of your entire day. Especially our parents out there, other moms who have toddlers screaming or newborn screaming. You have to carry diaper bags, groceries, and the baby. Is it really reasonable to expect you to be able to be prepared with your hand at the gun at all times, especially when you're maybe not aware of the danger, right? I want to give you practical tips or tools that could help you just be a little bit more prepared. We may never be able to stop an attack completely, no matter what we do. However, by just being a little bit more observant or setting yourself up in a way to succeed, it could give you just that little extra time to make a difference, or maybe you can avoid it altogether, which is always the best solution. We'd always rather avoid, even if we have the ability and the training and the tools to take care of business if we need to. So let's watch the video first. What we're seeing here is the vehicle pass by the residence multiple times, right? They've seen their target. They've realized that she's distracted because of her baby, because of everything else going on in her life, and they've decided that she's going to be their victim. We see the vehicle stop, go into park, and a man with a mask jump out of the vehicle and attack the mother at gunpoint. She's put her hands up. Obviously, her child is in between bad guy and her, and he points a gun at her, takes her bag and her cell phone, and runs back to the vehicle where he gets in the driver's seat and pulls away. So let's go back to this moment right here, right? He has passed the driveway multiple times. That could be nothing, right? It could be someone who forgot something. It could be maybe a pizza delivery guy looking for the right address, but it could also be something dangerous, someone who has seen something that they like. In policing, we call it target locking. He could be realizing that this is the distracted mom who I can easily take advantage of because criminals are lazy. If they weren't lazy, they wouldn't be criminals, right? They would have a job like you and I. So if you see that in real life, that is an indicator. It doesn't mean you just, slam on the gas and get out of there. It could be nothing, but it also could be something. It should make you start paying attention. Then obviously he makes it pretty obvious with his mask and gun what he wants. So, as we can see right now, what is one thing this mother could have done differently? And I'm not talking about the unrealistic expectations of always having your gun perfectly in position, hand on the gun, ready to draw at any second. That's not realistic. I want to give you real life things that you can do that can make a situation totally change for you, right? And at least give you maybe an extra second or two to make a difference. So in this situation, one thing she could have done differently, she could have backed her vehicle in. Now her field of view is everything in front of her, right? She wouldn't be able to notice the vehicle pass multiple times. She would notice that the suspect vehicle suddenly went into park and the door is now opening. She would be able to notice the the lights on that vehicle changing, indicating the fact that yes, he is taking his foot off the brake and the vehicle is going into park, as you see the reverse lights and then the parking. So again, just by backing in, she could have anticipated and seen what was going to come. Maybe she couldn't get out of there completely. He obviously waited till she was already out of the vehicle. So maybe she isn't able to get back into the car quickly and drive off, which would obviously be perfect, right? To avoid, to get completely away. But she might have been able to have a few extra seconds to notice, okay, this is obviously going to be bad. I'm going to at least remove my child from this situation. Throw the kid back, not throw, obviously, but you want to put the child back into the vehicle and close the door. And now you've removed your child completely from the situation. Yes, you're going to still have to deal with the armed robbery. Yes, you're still going to have a very dangerous situation that you need to work through. But if you were to back in and have that extra second or two, you could process the fact that, an attack is imminent and I'm going to at least remove my child from this situation. Whereas she wasn't able to because she didn't see him coming. Her back was to him. By backing in, your whole field of view is everything in front of you, right? You're not having to rely on uh, limited visibility and mirrors. Everything is in front of you. So even when you're reaching into the back of the vehicle to retrieve your child, your peripheral is what is in front of you. It's not your back that's facing the bad guy. So a little tip, back in. One, field of view is way better, right? That's also going to help you avoid collisions in parking lots. It's going to help you see possible attacks coming before they start. And three, it's also a really good, quick way to get out. If you have to reverse to get out, whether it's a parking lot or whatever, it's you're more likely to have a collision, and you're also doing a whole lot more driving wise that is not as time efficient than being able to just put it in drive and press the gas. So, hope you enjoyed this video. There will be many more to come. Let me know what you think in the comments and be safe out there.